Warning: the following podcast contains explicit language. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, and welcome to the Self-Made Podcast. Here I have Matt.
Hey, that's me.
Yeah.
Just thought I'd point that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have Ron.
Hi.
Talk.
Fucking just silence. What a great way to start.
And myself, Carter. So, Matt, why don't you take it off and start with our first topic?
Alright, guys. So, I guess the first thing we should, talk about is, any games we've been playing recently. Well, actually, welcome to the new podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Completely
this
forgot
is
to mention
episode
that.
1. Yeah. This
Yeah.
is episode 1. We probably should have stated that.
Probably.
Today's episode.
This is what happens whenever you leave me to the intro.
This is what happens whenever you leave me to a script.
Yeah. This isn't scripted.
No, totally not. We definitely don't have topics that we want to talk about, right? You know,
Well, we
there
don't.
in the Skype chat or anything.
We're pretty much just bullshitting our entire way through this.
Yeah, pretty,
Yeah.
pretty much. Yeah, so, new podcast, all that fucking shit.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, what games have you guys been playing as of lately? Anything
Alrighty.
as opposed to the normal, you know?
Well, I guess I'll start. Obviously, I've been playing Team Fortress 2 since.
Oh man, what a twist.
Yeah, that is so.
I would have never
That
guessed.
is so unusual.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Uh,
Um.
I would have
I mean-
would have said it was a bit strange myself, but
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I've been getting back into Asu.
Oh fucking hell.
Yeah. You don't like Asu because it's too hard for you.
Yeah, it is. It's not, yeah, it's fucking difficult. But
Yeah. Fucking difficult as
whatever.
hell. Terrible at it. Let's see. I just reinstalled Doom 2, so I've been playing that again.
I've never played any of the Doom games. Let the
Oh my
hate roll
God,
in.
go rotten hell.
I'm
I
sorry.
Doom 2 and rotten hell.
Play
that
Doom
game-
2, then die, and then rot in hell.
No, you will rot in hell while playing Doom 2.
Okay. Why is
The whole
it,
519 contributors of Doom 2.
Is it bad? Like.
No, it's a classic. It is
Oh,
awesome.
okay. I thought you meant like you'll rot in hell while playing it because it's so bad it'll feel like hell.
No.
That's what I
hell
thought
is
you were
literally
getting at.
in the game.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Um,
Again, I've
I've-
never played it, so.
I just reinstalled Stalker, Shadow of Chernobyl. I've been getting back into that.
Are those games any good?
I
Stalker games?
if you like Bethesda games in particular, like Fallout and stuff like that,
Oh. Ooh.
you probably will. You probably will be fine with Stalker.
Alright.
I heard.
Wait,
Shadow
do you
of
start
Chernobyl-
as a prisoner? Because in Fallout games, in
You
in,
tend to start
oh,
out as
whatever
a-
company this
Elder.
is, in those games, you tend to start out as a prisoner.
Yeah, you tend to start
Scrolls.
out being a captive of something for some reason.
Cough,
It's
cough,
always been
Fallout
that way.
New Vegas. They did it subtly,
Cough,
though.
cough, Skyrim.
It's fucking-
Cough,
Although
cough,
Skyrim's
Oblivion.
like in your face. They're like, you're a bad guy, prisoner man.
Yeah.
Cough,
so-
cough, Oblivion.
Oblivion. You can even ask why you're in there, but they don't really give you an answer. It's like you're just in here.
No, you're almost dead whenever you start out in Stalker.
Oh, well, that's
But
always fun.
I think there's 3 different Stalker games in total.
Yeah, I've never played them, so.
The only one I've ever played is Shadow of Chernobyl, but from what I've heard from other people, Shadow of Chernobyl is the best one. So I've never bothered buying any of the others.
It was like the opposite of that with me with Hitman. Everyone's like, dude, Hitman Absolution's terrible, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna play it. And then I played it, and then I played all of the other Hitman games, and Hitman's Absolution's terrible in comparison. But like if
In
you've
comparison.
never played any of the other Hitman games, Hitman Absolution seems like a great game.
Yeah.
But you know,
Well, I've never played any of the Hitman games myself, so I
I
can't.
haven't either.
play them. They're worth it. They're worth it. If you like just any type of stealth game, really.
Oh, I'm fine. I like stealth games.
Yeah, I'm terrible at them, but I enjoy them.
Yeah, that's actually why I like Spy. I just like
Yeah.
I like catching people by surprise.
That's why I
Um,
played what is it? The thing.
the thing with the
The
stuff.
Dishonored, because like even if you screw up while being stealthy, it's like, oh well, you can complete this level in like 2.5 minutes if you're just running and gunning. And that's what it was with Hitman Absolution. With the other games, it's like, or with all the other Hitman games, it's like, oh well, you screwed up, you're dead. That's it. Just restart. That really got on my nerves. But whatever. Can't blame good games.
I remember this. I haven't played this game myself, but I remember hearing about one game where like it was a stealth game and like 70% of the game was just like you shooting out lights. And the and like the guards and the AI and stuff, they were like borderline retarded. Like you shoot a light.
Would that
above
happen to
your
be
head.
Deus Ex?
I don't know.
Because that, oh god. All right, that's a rant for another time. I'm sorry.
Deus
but-
Ex.
Okay. How about we go with Ron? What have you been playing?
Well, I'm thinking of reinstalling Borderlands. I haven't played that for a while.
I like Borderlands actually.
Yeah, I've played Borderlands 2 for a while either, but I feel like playing Borderlands.
Oh, we should do a group thing. Cause
Maybe.
I think we've all
Because-
got
I've got Borderlands and Borderlands too, so
Yeah, I don't have Borderlands 2 on the PC, but
yeah.
I've what else have I been playing? I want to play Metro Last Light, but
Yeah. I played Metro 2033 and
I have Last Light installed, actually.
uh,
I'm gonna play
I
that when we're
don't
done with
have
this.
I don't have Last Light.
I don't either. But
Mainly because
wanna-
I'm afraid. Mainly because I'm afraid that whenever I play it, I'm gonna get like 10 hours of campaign time and then just be done with it, like I did with Metro 2033. I'm kind of afraid that it's gonna be a very linear game.
Yeah, I don't know if it is or not, but it might be.
Because if I play a game that's very much campaign based, I generally like it to be an open world where I can do absolutely bullshit.
Cough cough GTA.
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, just shoot everything. The goal of that game is just see how many stars you can get on your head. See how many helicopters you can get following you while you're driving in a sports car.
You know what's even better is Saints Row.
I
Just
haven't
Yeah.
played.
the
I like
goal.
Saints.
The goal of that game is to
It's
just to mess around. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
it is. It's just-
I played like
It-
5 minutes of Saints Row the Third.
Oh, you need to play more of it.
it's fun.
Yeah, I played it over at a friend's house, but I haven't bought the game myself, so I can't really say much for it.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
Yeah. Well, anything else? Anything else, Ron?
Not really. I haven't been playing that much lately, other than Team
Yeah.
Fortress 2 and about it.
Can you tell
Yeah.
that we enjoy TF2? I don't know if they've picked up on that yet.
Quite strange.
Yeah. God damn it, Carter. Yeah.
Well, that leaves you, Matt. What have you been playing?
Well, let's start off with, guess what? Team Fortress 2. Oh, man.
Oh, man.
It's a very genuine answer from me.
Yeah. Let's try to think of something for genuine.
Other than that, probably just Binding of Isaac as usual.
Yeah.
And then Don't Starve I've been trying to play. But I don't know, with Don't Starve, it's like I have to be in the mood for it, because like you have to be in the mood to run around and just bore the crap out of yourself. Sorry
Same.
to anyone who likes Don't Starve, but it's just a boring game.
Same with Faster Than Light. You really have to be
Yeah.
in the mood to play it.
Yeah.
But whenever you are in the mood, it's a pretty fun game.
Yeah, Faster Than Light, like, if you're playing it, like, when you're in the mood to play it, I feel like it would have made my top 10, but it didn't because, again, I have to be in the mood to play it.
You play it for a while, and then you just
Yeah.
and then you'll come back like a couple months later.
Yeah, Yeah, I haven't played that in a few weeks, so
Yeah, neither have I.
I don't know. I was feeling kind of depressed earlier, and I wanted to play it. I don't know
Yeah.
why. Just it's literally like I'm in a depressed mood. I gotta go play faster than light.
I've been meaning to play. I've been meaning to play it. I've been meaning to play Faster Than Light just so I can name my ship the Bebop. And I'm sure neither of you get that. So,
I feel like I know what it is. I feel like it.
I have you seen the anime Cowboy Bebop?
Yes, I have. That's
Yeah,
what. That's okay.
that's what
By
it's
the
from.
way, you're getting a little bit robot-y.
Yeah, you are. It's like getting a little.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
God, not this again.
Yeah, this
I
again.
need to
It's
get a
really
proper.
bad.
I need to get a proper microphone.
God damn it! I thought you had one.
I've got my headset on, but
God damn it! All right. So on that note, probably along with those, which are just kind of my usual go-to games, I've been trying to play New Vegas.
yeah.
Yeah, because one of my friends is like a really huge Fallout fan, and I've never played any of the Fallout games.
Fallout games are fun. They're good.
Yeah,
But New Vegas isn't as good as Fallout 3 though. But
yeah.
I
like
He,
Fallout.
he told me that New Vegas was the best one. So
I like Fallout 3 a little bit better.
I don't know.
It's
I'm
really,
just-
it's really more a case of the scenery for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one you like better? Like I liked Fallout 3 better because I liked the whole urban scene better than the
Then the desolate
vast
wasteland.
endlessness of the desert, the Mojave.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Like, I really. Yeah. I guess you're right.
Not,
Like,
not only that, the Cazadors in New Vegas pissed the hell just
Yeah,
pissed me
they're-
off so much.
I went the wrong way and when I first played New Vegas. And
Right,
like,
to a
like,
Cazador nest.
yeah, and like but I somehow got New Vegas, but it took so much longer than it would normally take. But there's a pit of like giant rad scorpions and cazadors, and like you almost die all the time. You have to just run right past it.
whatever. I haven't even gotten past the first town. Like, I played it for like 10 minutes, and I'm like, yeah, I'm bored already. So that was.
Well, when I
If it-
first played it, for some reason I wanted to like kill everybody in the first town.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
I had to restart like 3 times.
Uh,
Yeah, see that's the kind of thing I like about campaign games. Like if you can go off and do your own thing, then it's worth the money for me.
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know, like, yeah, I guess we'll talk about that in a second, but, yeah, whatever, you don't know what I'm talking about, unless you do, cause,
No, I don't know what you're talking about because you just said yeah.
yeah, but, yeah, so, yeah, I've been trying to play Fallout, but I just get so bored by RPGs, like, it's, like, I don't know, I don't really have the personality that I can be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get so in-depth into the story, and I'm gonna be all over that, and I'm gonna just be an amazing guy who can do just everything at once. No, I can't really pay attention to too many things at once. And I feel like New Vegas is gonna be one of those games where it's like, yeah, you gotta pay attention to all this crap, you gotta stat that whatever. Is that a phrase? I feel like it should be. But it's, I don't know. I'm not really into RPGs too much, which is why I've like never really played Skyrim to the extent that I should.
Yeah.
So I can't really make an educated opinion on Skyrim or anything like that. So
What I like about Skyrim and pretty much Bethesda games in general is that it's almost impossible to like actually finish the game.
Yeah, it is like basically impossible, but like I
Like,
don't really know
they
how you
put
would.
so much work into their games. Like
Yeah.
each one of their games has
Yeah.
a shit ton of bugs in them.
Skyrim used to have a level cap, but I don't think it does anymore, right?
I think it didn't have like a level cap of like 81 or something.
Yeah, and I think then they add the update where you get like legendary perks and you can go
Yeah.
higher.
Then they had the legendary stuff, and I'm like, what the fuck is this?
And you can go. It's just
Was this always here? But what was I going with?
I don't know, I'm waiting on you.
Let's see, Skyrim. It's almost impossible to finish. Oh yeah, and
Well,
like
for me, it would be impossible to finish because I just get bored with it and be like, I'm done. I'm done. And with RPGs, I feel like RPGs are never done. Like,
no,
it's,
they aren't.
they really aren't ever.
Like, and I like that, like, where you can just continue going, like, forever. But,
Yeah.
like, there comes a point when it's like, yeah, okay, I'm done with
I'm
you.
tired of this world. I'm
Yeah.
tired of this world.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when you basically do everything, but there's things that you
Going
can
to the
keep
pits of
doing,
hell.
but you
I'll
don't
be
really
back
have.
in a couple months.
After I uninstall you, then want to play you, and then have to reinstall you for 6 hours, and then...
Unless somebody has like a really bad computer, I don't know why someone would go out and buy a Bethesda game for anything other than PC.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, I don't know.
endless amounts of mods in every Bethesda game.
And also, if you have like a decent computer, like the load time is so much better in
It
Skyrim
is.
compared to Xbox or PlayStation.
Like I can get through a load time for Skyrim in like a second and a half.
On Xbox, it's like half a minute to a minute.
Oh, God, that's bad.
That's
really
horrible.
bad. You'd think
Yeah.
that they would want to optimize something if they're releasing it on console. Like...
They
Well,
don't
you
care
know,
about-
the loading time is about 3.5 hours, but, you know, whatever. And cough, cough, you know, simulators of any type. If you've ever played a simulator, you have no life, that's one thing. And another is...
Shut up.
I'm talking to myself here. But it's like, you would think that, like, you know, they sell, like, one copy because one person is interested in gardening while on trains while the train is on fire, and you need to maintain the petunias or else you get a bad grade on your essay that you wrote yesterday. Like, one person is going to be into that, and it's...
And then the rest of the world's gonna be making fun of them.
And if they sell one copy at like $60, and I feel like that's why they're so overpriced, it's like, then, you know, they can pay their bills or whatever. And I don't know what bills you would have that it's only $60, but good on you. But I don't know, it's...
What was that game you were telling me about? Yes, I think it was yesterday, Matt. The Thomas game or whatever.
Oh, Thomas Was Alone. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That game, man. That I like... Thomas Was Alone is just such a good game. And Carter, I don't know if you're like immediately turned off if a game looks like dog shit, but the game is just basically boxes who have different abilities, and it tells a story about them as like people. So like I've grown emotionally attached to a rectangle. And hey, shut your face, man. Play it. You will understand. I don't know, man, but just the characters are really relatable and stuff, and they're boxes, so, you know, that's cool, but, like, I don't know, it's just such a good game, like, it takes storytelling, and doesn't do it to the extent that, game, what is it, it was, I don't know, it was like some generic brown shooter.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of it. It's like, it does a really good job of storytelling. So does Thomas Was Alone. But it's like, it's just, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but like, it's such a good game. The storytelling is amazing. The voice actor dude is incredible, by the way. Not to the extent of Carter's voice, but it's still really good. And he puts a lot of emotion into everything, and I don't know, I've become emotionally attached to an orange box, and I love it. I don't know, I don't know, I love it, Oh, other things that I've been playing, completely forgot we were talking about that.
We should.
We kind of got off track there.
A little bit.
It's fine by me. We wasted 10 minutes.
Yeah, probably Thomas Was Alone. I've been playing that, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't know, what else have I been playing? Left 4 Dead 2. I've been playing that some more. Gary's
It's
mod.
still Left 4 Dead 2, man. And then I finally get so I was like, nah, I'm done playing.
yeah, so,
Bastard.
fun
You're
story,
such a dick.
a friend of mine and Carter, or a friend of mine and I, we were playing Left 4 Dead 2, and I was like, hey, Carter, play with us! And so he's just like, fine, and then he goes to install it, and then when it finished installing, I was done. And so, fun times. And then Carter was pissed, and it was great.
Yeah, I'm like,
I've been installing this game for 2 hours. I could have gone off and played Team Fortress 2 or something.
Whatever. Hey, but next time you'll be prepared.
oh god.
Unless you uninstalled it again like a dick.
No, I haven't. I haven't yet.
I've been playing Counter-Strike, of course. Little bit, not really.
Oh, and if anyone's a little curious on why I said I've been reinstalling a bunch of stuff, it's because I reloaded my computer a couple weeks ago.
Because he's a dumbass.
Because I was watching too much porn.
Well, that's no reason to stop. You don't see me reinstalling everything. It's...
I need to do a full memory sweep, man. Make sure no one can track.
So yeah, basic stuff in TF2. And speaking of TF2, let's look at the workshop has got some stuff in it recently. Segway, baboom!
No, first let's talk about the robo hats and shit.
Oh, God. What'd you guys think of the new update of the robotic boogaloo?
The robotic
It was
boogaloo.
okay. I mean,
Personally, I think it's kind of like a poor man's version for everything. For regular hats, like if you can't get a regular hat, you get the robo version.
No, the robo versions are going for a lot.
they are.
Yeah, because some of the hats, I don't know what it was. It's the... Oh my god! Okay, sorry, I'm looking at the, at the workshop. That is beautiful, and I love that.
Which one?
The Beat Boy 2.0.
Oh,
I'm just
God.
looking at the picture, it's adorable. But anyway,
Now I
it's,
have to go look at it.
The what?
the Beat Boy 2.0.
Alright.
It's... Oh my god, that is adorable, and I want it.
Beat Boy, what the fuck?
It's beautiful!
That's pretty awesome.
It is.
1 bit graphics, 2 kilobyte memory. I actually wouldn't mind seeing that in the game just for the reasons of it looks awesome.
It does. I love that.
Yeah.
It probably wouldn't fit with the game, but I'd still want to see it just for the reasons of it's awesome all around.
So yeah, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, the robotic boogaloo. I was really disappointed. 'Cause
Yeah.
Hats. Robot hats, which...
Personally, I don't think a lot of the robo hats look all that good.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I don't either.
There was one hat that I thought was pretty cool. It was like a heavy hat, I think. And it looked kind of like... hold on, what was the name
I'm
of that
gonna
hat?
look it up right now.
The Big Chief or whatever is like a robotic version of the Big
Oh,
Chief.
Yeah, that one.
That, yeah.
I like that one because it's just like a giant sideways mohawk thing of flames, and it was cool.
Yeah.
Hats, man. Hats. I sold my unusual. So that's the thing.
Yeah, he sold your unusual. He got me a strange dead ringer that I had yet to rename.
And a strange ambassador. You're welcome.
A strange
Those
ambassador.
were expensive.
Yeah,
And I hope
I'd
you feel
imagine they
special.
were. I'd imagine they were.
They were, and I hate myself for getting those for you, but
Yeah.
whatever.
I'm starting to see the downside to having a strange dead ringer. Not that I'm gonna give it back, but I pop the dead ringer, and then that stupid ass notification pops up. It's like, hey, you reached a new name thing for your thing, and now everybody in the server knows it. He's like, hey, that bastard's still alive.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He's
Sorry.
still alive over there.
Oh, God. Anyway.
I'm gonna. look at the-
Although Carter, maybe that's just an incentive to get to Hale Zone. Because it'll stop after that.
I gotta start farming.
Dude, people who farm or they're strangers are douchebags. I'm sorry, dude. You're giving me a false sense of you being good.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Whatever.
What about the
one of the new weapons or whatever that's on the cover page or whatever, the Kale Factor or something. I'm probably
The what?
mispronouncing it.
Oh, for the people watching, I'm not gonna put pictures of these in. One, because they're probably going to be in on Bandcamp and all that crap, so I can't because it's just gonna be the audio file. Two, I'm really lazy for the people watching on YouTube, and you can just go look it up on your own because fuck you. My laziness outweighs yours. So
I guess.
the Kale Factor.
Yeah, we're talking with each other for an hour and a half. The least you can do is go search up the stuff that we're looking at.
Yeah, seriously, come on. Don't be that guy.
The last
beat
picture
that
is like
guy.
two of them with a heart.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want this to be in the game.
I don't either, but I don't. Wait, what did it even do?
I'm kind of, if it is put in the game, which I'm sure it won't be because Valve hates putting in weapons from the workshop for some reason or whatever.
Well, the coding them is a pain.
Oh yeah.
Like, speaking from experience, like, whenever I want to add something to, like, even a small project that I'm working on, it is really difficult to do. Just because you need to make sure it works, and if it doesn't work, then you gotta figure out why. And once you figure out why, you gotta go in and rewrite all of that code. So... And this just looks like a reskinned shotgun. There's nothing special about it.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm looking at the stats right now.
And looking at it, if it is put in the game, I'm kind of scared of what kind of stats it's going to get because of its striking similarity to the Backburner.
The last picture. That.
Yes. But I'm kind of terrified if it's
One
going
hit
to be
kill.
a Backburner type weapon.
If you shoot someone in the back, it kills them.
Yeah, instantly.
600 damage.
Alright,
Just
here are
raise-
the stats on it. Crits on flaming enemies, so it just took that from the flare gun. With mouse 2, it shoots a burst of flames, with little damage but long burn time, and minus 50% ammo, or 50%, wait, yeah, I said that. Minus 50% ammo, and underwater does 20% less damage. That is really dumb. I'm sorry, I don't like this item.
I'd have to look at the stats because I just can't picture all that in my head.
It's right on there. It's on the page.
Yeah.
In the discussion.
Actually, I wouldn't particularly mind this weapon if it had some kind of unique property to it, like something it fired that was completely unique.
Yeah. Okay, here's something that's been, like, I've heard some people talking about it, and I don't know where the idea has come from, but I like the idea of this. It's a secondary weapon where you can shoot, like, oil onto players or onto the floor, and then you can set them on fire. Like
That
with
sounds
your
pretty
flamethrower. Like, I don't
That
know.
sounds pretty cool, actually.
It's a cool idea.
Yeah.
Or I don't know if it was a primary or a secondary so that you can use the flare gun on it or whatever.
I think it should be a primary because it may be a little bit more overpowered if it was secondary.
Yeah.
There was another weapon I saw earlier. It's not on the main cover page, so I'm gonna have to look for it. Yeah, I did not know the name of it.
Here's something, the Summer Steamer. Kind of looks like something that Hitler would use on the...
Let me look at this. Oh yeah,
Summer
that's the
Steamer.
one I was actually talking about.
Yeah. I don't like that one either. There are things that I enjoy in the workshop just to have them as an idea.
Yeah.
They're fun ideas, but would they be put in? No.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, this is definitely one. It'd be a lot of fun to use, I think, but as in of itself, actually,
Although here's
a
this.
weapon that would actually fit in the game.
Thinking about it, since it just makes people wet like the Mad Milk would do or the Girarde would do. In addition, like this with the Neon Annihilator.
Yeah, that
might
saw that in
actually
the
be-
comment. I actually saw that in a comment earlier. If you spray someone with it and then you pull out your Neon Annihilator like a freaking douchebag and hit them, you get your crits
But then that's essentially the exact same thing as like a degreaser and then the extinguisher.
Actually, it's an immediate downgrade because crits from the Neon Annihilator are weaker than the regular extinguisher.
True.
So that'd be a direct downgrade, making that whole idea completely useless unless you want to be a mobile pyro shark.
I like pyro sharking.
Pirate Shark.
Ever since I saw that on Lazy Purple, then
Yeah.
I've just loved doing that.
I told you to go on the
I
Lazy
did,
Purples.
and I love it.
Yes, it's awesome. Summer Steamer. Yeah, that's the one I was talking. That's the one I wanted to look at.
There's another thing in here, the Outlaw.
Yeah, I'm looking at that now.
It's
actually
no.
for the engineer now.
It doesn't look like it would be right on the engineer. Plus, it's essentially the exact same thing as the Villain's Veil,
Yeah.
but not good looking.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I'm not gonna
plus-
downvote any of these because I don't care about them enough to. But
Personally, I think it just looks kind of weird on him. Like
it does.
he looks
Yeah,
more
it
like
does.
a masked villain
Yeah.
than a super genius
just-
engineer.
Oh,
Um,
ooh. Combat Magatry. That's.
Combat Magatry. What is that?
I like
there it
that.
is.
I like that. I don't know if it's just because I have a bias because I play soldier and there are like no soldier miscellaneous items that I use. Aside from my beautiful things that never mind. Okay, I do. But that's cool. I kind of like that.
If they actually like whenever you're running, if they like move around or like jiggle up and
And it's
down
like
in
when
the
you rocket
car.
jump, they fly up to the top and then
That
splatter in the bottom.
I would actually love to see that if it actually does that. I like the taunt where he's juggling it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god, that's horrible.
I'm looking at the Beef Boy right now. That is.
You're still loving that, aren't you?
I still love it. It's beautiful.
Let's see, the Scraps Reserve. That actually looks like it might actually go well with the engineer. That actually looks like something that would fit with the engineer rather well. The only problem I'm having with it is the holster or whatever. The holster next to it kind of like shoves it off to the side.
Yeah.
You guys looking at it right now?
Yeah, I am. Dude, you're really robot-y.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Been
sorry.
robotic for a while.
I'll
but-
make sure to get a new microphone at some point in my life.
Alright, hold on. We're gonna pause right here. I'll be right back for a second.
Okay.
Okie dokie, we're back. Sorry, we fixed Carter.
Yeah.
Woo!
I'm sure they could still understand me.
Nah, yeah, they could, but it was really getting on my nerves. That's why I wanted to end it.
The
selfish.
the Scottman's golf bag, huh?
Nah, I didn't like that. I was looking at that earlier.
Personally, it just looks too big and clunky to me.
Yeah.
It pops out a lot to me.
Yeah.
It just pops out too much to me. It's not necessarily a bad item in of itself to me, in my personal opinion, but
feels like
just-
it feels like it should be like in a set with the Nessie's 9 iron, just because it's like that's what it's made around.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm looking at the tree growth bonsai edition
I think I've heard of that.
for the pyro.
Let me look it up.
It's
Regrowth.
it's so dumb, but I love it. It's so dumb.
What's that even got to do with the pyro?
I don't know.
Yeah, really.
Oh,
It's just a
man.
tree on it.
Yeah, you gotta, Valve, you gotta go make a new class for this item. Just for this item. It just
Congrats,
runs
you have a
on-
class based on an item you made in the workshop. That would be awesome if that happened.
Uh,
Yeah.
let's see.
Saxton Hill Mass.
What do you guys think? Like, if they were to make another class in Team Fortress 2, what do you think they would be able to make? I think that they got everything rounded out pretty well.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about
Yeah.
it for a while now. I
Yeah,
really
I-
can't think of anything.
Yeah, but would they even put another one in though? I don't think they would even do that.
They wouldn't.
Well,
Just
well,
because
like-
it's more work for them. They wouldn't
Yeah, I'm
want
saying
it.
I don't think they would even put one in.
But I mean, like,
Like if they,
speaking like if
would.
they were to.
Yeah, what would they? I don't really know what.
Yeah,
they would
I've,
put
I've
in.
thought about this before, and like I
Yeah.
was just like, oh man, it would be so cool if they had a class that was the opposite of a heavy, and he was really small, and he could run around really fast, but he had like no health, and one shot would kill him, but he could still run around and just be a nuisance to everyone, but that would be really dumb.
But
And
that would be the scout.
Yeah.
he can run through a medic's legs and just he can get stepped on and like a mouse.
I was thinking like
That would
maybe,
be amazing. But
maybe they could have had like an extra class for like the whole energy weapon idea, but then
Yeah.
they started adding it to every class, and I was like, nope, never mind.
what would they? But if they added one of the Grodbark things for heavy, what would it be? Would he like shoot out? Would he shoot out the like energy pulses? I don't know.
I don't even know.
I don't care enough to worry about it.
I feel we've gone through enough items on the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how about we go to the next?
Team Fortress 2, man, it's Valve creates some really great games, and along with that, they've got some really great franchises. Ba-boom!
Transition.
Segway!
Oh God.
So, what are your guys' favorite franchises?
didn't-
I need
I
to
didn't
work on my
prepare.
segues, okay? Just shut up.
I didn't prepare for this one.
I didn't prepare for any.
You didn't prepare for any of this. My favorite game franchise, I think, probably would be the Doom series, just because that's what got me into first-person shooters. Doom 2 and Doom 3, those were the two games that like introduced me to the whole first-person shooter idea. But that's just me. Like, I know they're not the best first-person shooters out there.
I can't make an opinion on that.
Yeah, you haven't played any of them, go die.
I'm sorry. That was
But
a bit rude.
but it's pretty much like a universal fact that id Software, the people who made Doom, the Doom series, the Quake series, and Wolfenstein, those are pretty much like the pioneer games for first-person shooters.
Yeah.
So I do got to give it credit for that. But yeah, like I said, it's kind of my favorite because it's the first thing I knew. Like, it's the first thing I didn't have anything to compare it to, so obviously I thought it was good.
But now you do. So
Now I do, and I still think it's not a half bad game, but now I can definitely see more flaws in it.
yeah.
So what about you, Ron?
Oh, am I going last in all these? Cool.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
guess.
we're saving the
You're
best
the
for
Wait, no,
last.
you're not the host.
God is a Jew.
There's, franchises. Well, I like Elder Scrolls, but
The Elder Scrolls. I haven't played anything below Oblivion, so
I played Morrowind.
yeah.
But I like more Oblivion because you can just like put the whole story from Morrowind in Oblivion. Plays a
Yeah.
little bit better. What else? What else? Fallout, but I haven't played anything before Fallout 3 because it's made by different people. So
Yeah.
I don't
Um,
know.
anything other than Bethesda games?
Yeah, but I can't think of any. Well, Borderlands 1 and 2.
Half-Life, maybe?
Mm?
Yeah, I do like the
Maybe.
Half-Life games. I think everyone should like the Half-Life games,
Yeah.
but
It's kind of a law.
it's kind of a first-person shooter law.
Yeah, pretty much. Whatever.
Call of Duty, guys.
Oh my god! Okay, this is really embarrassing for me, but the first first-person shooter I ever played was actually a Call of Duty game.
Yeah, mine was 2.
I don't
Yeah.
remember
Actually.
which one, but
That was the second.
Mine was like
first-person
Call of
shooter
Duty,
franchise or whatever I played.
2, I think the first one I played, but then I played Call of Duty 4. I didn't play 3.
First one I played was 4. Then I think I went to World at War. Then I went to 3. And then everything else, because my dad likes these games.
I
Believe
stopped
it or not,
playing-
my dad plays Call of Duty games a lot.
I stopped
He has,
playing
like-
Call of
wait,
Duty.
is he like a troll?
Oh yeah, he goes around nice people and then teabags them. And wait, he spins around in circles and teabags a person until someone else comes to shoot him, and then he watches the kill cam and just laughs his ass off at it.
Your dad sounds awesome. I'm sorry.
My dad is pretty hardcore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another franchise I might get a bit of hate from you, Matt, for this because I'm not sure
God.
what you think about
Oh
this.
god.
Um,
Oh god.
because this is like a completely alien topic. This is like something I've never heard from you
Okay.
in particular,
Alright.
but I've got a feeling you're not gonna like it.
Okay.
What is it?
Now I've only played like
Please tell me it's not the WWE games.
no.
Okay.
Okay.
I
I've
have
only
nothing against them. I just
now
like
this is a huge franchise. Can you guess what it is?
FIFA,
FIFA.
Madden, NASCAR.
NASCAR. Just because I'm from the South doesn't
Yeah.
mean my
Yeah.
favorite.
Yeah. I don't know. MLB, NHL, NFL,
No, no.
NBA.
Think of,
MLB, QRS, TUV. I don't know.
okay.
I ran out of letters.
I was actually thinking of Final Fantasy.
Ooh. Ooh.
Now
I'm
I
into
say
the
this.
Final
I
Fantasy
say that
games.
I think it's not typically a bad series because I played 7 and 10, which are arguably the best ones from what I've heard.
They need to stop making them right now.
I know they need.
Yeah,
You have milked
heard-
that cow dry. Just stop.
Like, I also like.
I've heard
Dragon
like
Quest
after
games.
11, it's like
Yeah.
everything
I've-
after 10 or whatever has kind of just gone downhill.
I haven't played 13 or 13-2 or. I played some.
I played
other ones.
76. I played 843, 9,570. You know, just the basic ones.
Just big.
I'm actually just about to beat 10. I'm like so goddamn close, but each time I die and then I have to go through 10 minutes of cutscenes because there's no fucking skip the cutscene. Just like
If you're gonna make 70 games, at least do it right. Make a skippable cutscene.
Okay, I give credit to Final Fantasy 13 and stuff. I think they let you skip the cutscenes and stuff in that.
Praise the Lord!
Right? Because I got cutscenes like every 20 seconds and it's awesome. Oh my god. I've actually played. I didn't play it. I watched my friend play Final Fantasy 13. I think is what it was
Oh man,
a
you're
while
so
back.
experienced in that game then.
And I was just watching this game. And like every 30 seconds or so, there'd be like a new cutscene. You just be like, nope, fuck this. Skip.
I
Like,
feel
don't
I
give
feel
a
like
shit
games
about
with
the
too
story.
many cutscenes are trying to be movies. And they should stop that.
I don't mind. Personally, I don't mind the cutscene. I don't mind the cutscenes if you can skip them.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I go through Final Fantasy X, and I'm playing it. I'm just playing it, and then I gotta play a boss, and then I die, and then I gotta go watch the whole cutscene over again, and I just keep spamming that X button, hoping it'll do something. And I'm just like, no,
Does it do
no.
anything?
And it's just a huge turnoff for me.
Oh yeah, I love games with cutscenes. It's a huge turn on.
It's a huge turn on. It's so hard.
What? Whoa! Don't even talk about them taking you to dinner or anything. Just get straight to it.
Just get straight to the bed. Well, what about you, Matt?
Oh
What
man,
a
you
franchise.
guys are thinking way too hard about this. Man, Legend of Zelda.
Oh my god!
Seriously, Mario.
Oh,
Come on.
I haven't played very many Mario games myself.
Oh, man.
I remember playing the original Mario, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, this is like 8-bit of awesomeness.
I have I have a Nintendo and the Mario and Duck Hunt double
Duck Hunt.
My-
cartridge.
My little brother has a few of the newer ones, and I'm just like, dude, go old school.
Yeah,
8-bit shit is
The new
awesome.
ones. I'm sorry, the
Cars.
new ones are terrible. Just
I like-
when you
Yeah, new
compare
one,
them,
the Galaxies aren't that good.
Galaxy is good. I like Super Mario.
I mean, I like some parts of Galaxy, but some parts I don't. Like,
I like most of Super Mario Galaxy. Galaxy 2, I didn't feel was.
yeah, that's what I meant. Like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean the first one, but
Yeah.
I'm talking about. I played the first one. I like that one.
Played
I
the-
haven't played. I played like one or two of like Mario parties. I haven't played any of the Galaxy ones. Personally, I'm not a huge follower of the whole Mario series. even though I know it probably should be.
Pokemon. I forgot to say Pokemon.
Oh my
Pokemon.
god, yeah!
I forgot to say
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
I have my Game Boy like right behind me. I'm
What the
playing that
hell
when
is
we're
wrong with
done.
us?
I don't know. I forgot Pokemon.
The Pokemans.
Shut up, Carter. Oh, by the way, I don't know. Did you ever play Fire Red or not Fire Red, but Red?
No, I haven't.
Well, I found a shiny Pikachu level 3 in Viridian Forest yesterday.
Funny. In the first generation, Charizard couldn't let fly.
The last one I remember playing myself was Gold. That's the last one I remember playing, and I really like the Gold version.
I play the crap out of Red. Every year I play it.
You just pull out your little Nintendo.
Yeah, like, no, but, like, I'll start a new... Like, I'll play it for, like, 3 or 4 months, then I'll beat it, and then I'll come back to it the next year.
Yeah.
And, like, that's just kind of a ritual that I've had since I was, like, 6. And I've been doing that for a while. Like,
I remember playing Pokemon Gold whenever I was whenever I was like 8 and I was playing Pokemon Gold. I mean, if I could find my Nintendo DS and like find that shit again, I would definitely go back.
wait,
and
how
play
long?
it.
How long has the DS been out? Like 8
What?
years? Because
Like,
Carter,
DS?
you're not old, so
No.
like that's that's been out a
Don't make-
while.
When I was smaller, I had Fire Red, and then this neighbor made me really mad.
Oh, did I say
This-
Nintendo DS? I meant
Yeah.
Game Boy.
Okay,
Yeah, and
I
then
was
she
like
stole it.
confused.
Yeah. I remember playing that, and I just like, and those 4 guys or whatever, those final 4 guys.
Four.
The Elite Four.
Yeah, the Elite Four. That's what they were called. Yeah. And I would just like pull up my Typhlosion, beat all their shit in one shot. I'd just be like,
When you guys played,
Get
did
better.
you guys like use any like any of the like tail whip or anything like that? Because
No.
I just leveled up my Bulbasaur or not
Like-
Bulbasaur. Yeah,
yeah.
no,
I
not
just leveled up
Bulbasaur. It
my
was
main guy.
Squirtle, Blastoise, to level 99, and I just went to town on everything.
Yeah, I never used like the tail whip or anything like that. That makes it easier than kill. When I
Yeah.
was smaller, just no.
Like literally the only thing I ever used was the first guy you got, which for me was whatever the first version of Typhlosion was. I forgot what it was. God,
I can't remember.
I can't.
Typhlosion.
Well, I'm not going to sit here and think about that. But and then just like all the other ones are just like rare Pokemon that I just like gathered for like trophy means. I'm just like, yeah, you're just gonna sit here.
You just sit there, let me hand your ass to you. That's
Oh yeah, and the whole Metapod thing.
yeah.
The
Okay,
hard-
don't explain it because people who did that will know what we're talking about.
Yeah, it was like my Typhlosion, a bunch of rare creatures, and then
A
my
Metapod just for laughs.
I'd start every battle off with Metapod
Yeah.
until it faints. Oh man, I think we've gotten completely off track.
There is no going
we're-
off track. This
We're
is
still sort of talking about franchises.
Oh, well then yeah,
Sort of.
we've gone way
Sort
off
of.
track.
Sort
Yeah.
of. In a way.
Pokemans.
Well, it is a franchise. So.
Yeah, I did.
It is a franchise, but Typhlosion is not a franchise.
It is now.
Us beating the shit out of the Elite Four over and over again.
I would save it right before that, and then like I would destroy all of them, then go back and do it again just for hours, just to see if there was any variation in what they would do. Nope, same thing.
No.
Just let me hand your ass to you on a silver platter. It was amazing.
Well, I brought up the Nintendo DS thing, so how about you get into that, Matt?
What about it? I don't have anything to say. I never really got into DS, although I did play
Not the DS and Nintendo in general.
Wait, what do you mean? Like
Nintendo being assholes on YouTube. Remember that?
Oh, I don't
Oh.
remember that. I don't remember it.
How do you not remember that?
I don't remember
You're talking.
any of that.
Oh my
I
god.
don't, you can bring that up because I don't remember any of it. I don't remember half of this crap. I do remember that they removed something in The Sims that would allow you to have gay marriage. And
Really?
yeah, they removed it and they called it like a strange relationship. And then it's like 5 minutes after they said that, their rep was just like, dude, you can't fucking do that. You can't you can't call it strange. What is wrong with you? Call it genuine.
Call it genuine.
TF2 puns.
Call it unusual.
That's even worse.
Call it vintage.
There you go.
But
That won't
yeah,
piss off anyone.
You told me about this like last week or something.
Yeah, I don't remember it. I'm sorry.
Like Nintendo is being an ass about stuff on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like
Oh
they
yeah,
were,
that one. All right, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
basically, if you guys don't know what's going on with Nintendo right now, is they're manually going through, like, they've recently, like, I don't know if they've like partnered or whatnot with YouTube, and that allows them to put things up for copyright or content ID, which is essentially just, you know, copyright. They can do that with cutscenes, with really anything. And since a lot of Nintendo games are cutscene, they're really heavy on cutscenes and story based and a lot of that, especially with the Legend of Zelda games. Since, you know, Legend of Zelda games are 90% cutscene and 10% amazing, like, it's, yeah. Speaking of Legend of Zelda, I think it's I don't know, but they're making a sequel to one of the games, and I'm not looking forward to it because I'm just gonna be disappointed with it.
No matter how good
yeah,
it is, I'm gonna be disappointed.
I think it's Link to the Past, I want to say. I don't know. I think it was. But anyway, they're manually going through and flagging things for content ID and putting their own ads on it. And that means that Let's Players like Chugga Conroy, like Nintendo Capri Sun, you know, bigger guys like that, they're
basically getting screwed
yeah,
over.
they're getting bent
they're not
over
getting
by
any ad revenue or anything.
yeah, they're not making anything off of it. And that sucks because that, like, the way I look at it is it's free advertisement.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah.
free advertisement for Nintendo.
And as much as I hate to like compare more stuff to Valve than I already do,
Yeah.
Valve, they're just like, hey, take our content, post it on YouTube. We're fine with that. You can even make some money off of it. We're cool.
Yeah, and it's I know Mojang does that too, and a couple other companies.
Yeah,
I
Mojang
think
does that as well.
I think it's what is it? Rockstar, I want to say Rockstar does it. But it's Bethesda, I think.
I'm not sure, but I think
don't think
Bethesda does as
Bethesda's
well.
more mod friendly though, but most games, so I don't know if they're also that.
Well, no, I think no, it's whoever made not World of Warcraft. Well, it might be World of Warcraft. I don't remember.
That was Blizzard.
Yeah, Blizzard.
Yeah.
Blizzard. That's the one. That's the one that it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a whole list of companies that'll allow you to do that. It's a really short list, but still.
It's a whole list of like 5.
It's a massive list, and it's got like 5 or 6 companies on it. But, you know,
But it's just their name, but it's huge.
It takes up about 7 pages in Microsoft Word.
1 page for each letter.
Yeah.
Look how many
so-
companies we got, guys.
This is like 3 companies. Yeah, but their names are big.
Their names are huge, man.
Print that sideways. You just got a whole bunch.
Oh my god. But anyway,
I don't remember where we left off on that tangent. But
we'll start with free advertisement and stuff like that.
yeah, it's free advertisement for them, and I don't think that Nintendo realizes that, hey, these people are watching hundreds, thousands, billions, and quadrillions of people. No, but a lot of people are watching these videos and then saying, hey, I want to, go play that too. And I don't know if it's like that with other people, but what I do is if I want to, I won't buy any game on release. That is one thing I'm really big about. I will not pre-order a game. I will not buy a game on release. Because I'm just going to be disappointed. Although with Don't Starve, they had the beta and all that. But anyway, I may get into that. Probably not. But it's like I go and I watch a video about the game. I'll watch reviews, several reviews from people that I trust and well, not really trust, but like just who's
I can depend on their opinion.
Yeah. And like I'll watch them, and then I'll if I think the game looks like quality, it's a quality game, and it seems like I would have a fun time with it, then I'll go get it. But and if if I don't do that, I will yar har diddly see, but
Not as a pirate, that's alright with me. Don't know what you want because everything is free. You are a pirate.
Yeah, but when I do that, like I'll buy the game if I like it. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pay for something that I don't enjoy. So
Yeah, like for me, I don't see a problem. I don't see the issue in pirating a game, and I'm probably gonna get we're probably gonna get a lot of hate for this from anti-piracy people. But I don't see the problem in
Sopa's
getting
watching
a game.
this video.
I
don't see the problem in pirating a game so long as there's a couple circumstances.
Topic.
One, it doesn't have like a demo or anything. Two, it's a fairly like underground game, so there's not that many people who you can just go and review with. And like three, if it's like also like a company that's kind of hit and miss as well.
Cough, EA. But they're just
Everything's
miss recently. They're just miss.
Miss, hit, miss, hit, miss.
Notice all the hits are Sims.
What topic are we on anymore? Like, really?
Oh, speaking of EA, they've been stupid because one of their lead developer guys, I think it was a developer, they said that the Wii U was crap. They just straight up were just like, yeah, man, the Wii U fucking sucks. It's fucking... At least that's what I got out of it.
Well, it's Wii, but...
Hey!
I
Lego
play
City,
Wii, I'm sorry.
Lego
I
City
do not
for the
play
Wii U is
I'm sorry.
amazing.
I do not play Wii, I'm sorry. I have a Wii, but I don't play it.
Yeah.
I haven't played it in forever.
I haven't played any
Mainly
Nintendo.
because I'm like completely mesmerized by PC gaming.
Yeah, PC gaming is just the best, and you cannot argue with that.
It
There's
is
no
the best.
argument anyone can make.
Yeah. But I guess we'll go back to pirating, I guess.
So we're in piracy now.
Yeah, I guess we'll go to the topic of piracy.
Piracy.
We-
I don't really mind it. Like you said, like I mean, if it's like if I wanna try it, I'll usually like pirate it. But if I end up liking it, I usually end up buying it anyways.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
that I actually forgot that. I actually forgot that extra precondition,
Yeah.
which is I think is the biggest one. If you actually like the game, you go out and buy it as well. Which I mean, you can't really control that as for the community, but
For me,
Yeah.
moral obligation should say you should go out and buy it.
Yeah. For me, it's weird though because like I have different like views on piracy depending on what it is. Like if it's like a TV show that's like this is the way that I look at it. If it's a TV show, if you have access to the channel, then you should pirate it because then you can watch it on your computer. Because why the hell not? And if it's like a book, like I don't know who reads books. Like I don't know why you would pirate a book. Who would seed a book? I don't know, but it's but
dude, it finishes in like 2 minutes. one guy seeding.
Yeah. Whatever. Nah, books. Screw books. I don't care if you pirate those. Because people are just wasting their time at this point. But with games, it's kind of weird because, like, I pirate almost every game before I buy it. And that's just because, unless it's from Valve.
Yeah, unless it's from Valve.
Valve
you know
is
it's
the
gonna
only
be
company.
awesome.
Valve is the only company that I trust enough to
Why
deliver.
would you ever pirate something from Valve though? If you like, really, who would?
Yeah, I know,
I
and
mean,
that's what I'm saying.
I-
Like, if you,
Yeah, I know. It's just like,
Why would you pirate something? Pretty much. Are there any games by Valve that are like over $20?
Not that I know.
no.
I do not think so. And their games, I still think, are Like they're $20 free to play games like Team Fortress 2, which whenever I got it, it was $20.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I got it with the orange box on
yeah, best package ever. But I still think their Valve games are better than those big $60 games like Call of Duty and stuff like that.
Definitely
Battlefield.
better than Dishonored. I'm saying that right now. I didn't like Dishonored.
You didn't like Dishonored?
I don't like any games that people are like, oh, this game's amazing. I didn't like Bioshock Infinite, so.
Oh man, if I told you that to my friend, he'd probably like hunt you down and kill you.
Dude, it's a pretty game, and that's why it's getting such good reviews. And I firmly believe that.
Mm-hmm.
The gameplay is repetitive, bosses are reused, and it's just kind of a...
Wait. Is it like... have you played Final Fantasy X?
10? No.
Well, there's, like, they took one of the main antagonists, Maester Seymour, and a little bit of a spoiler, it's not really all that much of a spoiler, because he's like a huge douchebag, therefore he shall show up many times. But, he showed up like 3 times, I think, in the game, and you had to fight him that many times. Is it like that? Where it just like, well, in Final Fantasy
They reuse the same boss about 5 or 6 times.
Okay. But does it like have a point to it? Does it like help to move the plot along?
No, it's just like it'll lock you.
It's just the boss.
It'll okay. So you know how it's like with a lot of movie tie-in games, like they'll have like a dungeon that's repeated over and over and over just for the sake of having something there.
Yeah.
It's like that with Bioshock Infinite.
Okay. Because in Final Fantasy X, first time you kill him, the plot really hasn't taken that much of a turn. But then whenever he starts coming back, you need him to be there to move the plot along.
Okay, well, it's nothing like that. It is nothing like that. It's just this big guy who's like, blah, 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 and that's what he sounds like. And he's like, it's just a mess. I'm sorry, I didn't like that game at all. I told that to one of my friends, and he was like really big, like into the Bioshock series. And like he's just like, dude, Bioshock Infinite is the best game I've ever played. And I'm like, you have obviously not played Half-Life. It's.
Oh, I love Half-Life.
I think everyone does.
Everyone should like Half-Life.
Yeah. If you don't, then you're missing out.
And it's really kind of a real shame that a lot of newer gamers, like people new coming into games, are busy worshiping the Call of Duty games and stuff like that.
COD, I love COD.
The CODs.
Okay, this is kind of off that, but one of my friends, he's like really big into Call of Duty. He plays it competitively and all that. Yeah.
Is that even possible?
I hate him. I hate him. Anyway. He was just like, hey, what's the game that you play all the time? And I'm like, Team Fortress 2. And he was like, yeah, that's like Call of Duty, right? And I'm like, you shoot people, in that sense, it's the same.
But everything else.
Everything else is 10 times better. But yeah, go on. And he's like, well, I got a new PC. I want to play that game. And I'm like, okay, so we played it, dude. He
didn't like the fact that everything was balanced, right?
Okay, he chose Pyro. Go figure. And he was just like, where are my grenades?
I knew it! How do I throw my grenades? I was gonna say that.
He was like, and he was using an Xbox controller with it. He had the converter thing.
Oh my god.
And he's just like, no. I'm pressing whatever button it is, and I'm not throwing my flashbang. And I'm like, dude, I hate you. And then he switched to sniper. God. And of course, the two main classes that people get into when they're new is Sniper and Pyro. Yes, yeah. And so he was just like, oh, this game is so much harder than Call of Duty. How do you even play this? And I'm like, I have half a brain. It's not... it's painful. It's painful. Because, like, he enjoys the game, too. So he's like, hey, play with me. And I'm like, I don't want to.
But the thing I think is... the major turnoff to Call of Duty players for Team Fortress 2.
The difficulty.
Not only that, its gameplay is striking just so much different than Call of Duty.
I feel like it's faster paced.
it is faster paced. Especially if you're playing a quest like Scout. Or
Oh
something.
god, you're going robot-y again.
Oh my god, really? Should we
Yeah.
stop?
We'll be right
calling-
back.
It's weird.
And we're back.
It's weird. Whenever my voice gets a robot-y, you guys' voice like gradually gets louder and louder. Like you start out kind of quiet, and then like I guess the more robot-y I get, the louder you guys get to me.
That's weird.
But where were we? Oh yeah, Team Fortress 2. Its gameplay is so much different. Like I played and I can't play Call of Duty anymore. Like I've tried just like going over my dad's like, hey,
Why?
mind if I play a match? And he's like, sure. And I'm like, and I'm trying to play like how I do in Team
TF2,
Fortress 2, and I just get myself shot in the back every single time. From people
And-
just running around doing absolutely fuck all.
And the thing is, I have nothing wrong with Call of Duty. Like it's
Yeah,
If
it's actually
if the games were like different from one another,
Yeah.
then I would I might play them a bit more. But the community, man.
Yeah,
the
I know what
community
you
is
mean.
horrible.
It is, especially on like Xbox.
Yeah.
It's really hard to find somebody that can take a joke and then laugh at it. Like, it's really hard to find somebody that can be that ass end of a joke.
Yeah.
Like, not only that, it's just horrible listening to the people on the microphone.
Yeah.
Like, if you got squeakers in you got squeakers in Team Fortress 2
Yeah.
as well.
It's
but
Yeah,
it's
but-
not to the same extent though.
it's not as bad.
It's not.
Not only that, I feel like Call of Duty, it's pretty much whoever can go around and tank the best is the winner.
Oh, it's essentially
Yeah.
playing heavy. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
with,
I
with
mean-
heavy, like I feel like a lot of people. All right, getting into heavy play style here. It's like, Ron, what do you play?
Yeah, I'm the heavy.
All
I'm
right,
heavy.
all right. Well,
Okay.
people. I feel
you-
like when people like start playing, like they choose the heavy because he's got a lot of
It's got the
health.
hot-
But then they get overconfident with the amount of health that they have and
Yeah.
get themselves killed a lot.
Oh, her.
I don't know. I don't know really because I have the least amount of hours as I think it's either heavy or NG. They're my two least played classes. And if I am playing heavy, I'm just dicking around with a holiday punch.
What the holiday? Your strange holiday
Oh
punch.
yeah. Yeah.
But
I feel like
the
people
thing
get
that-
overconfident with it. So.
the people, and I'm not really all that big a fan of Star. You
Oh,
know,
I love Star.
Not Star. I'm sorry. Aces Gamer.
Oh no, dude, he is so hated.
Yeah, he's really hated.
He stopped making videos. I don't know if he's even alive. Like people don't
He
actually
might
know.
have been killed by one of the haters.
He might have.
But
But like his channel was basically just him flaunting his hats. I'm not
But,
even kidding. That was his entire channel.
there was one video that I actually thought he actually wasn't talking complete shit. Where it was a video like why Call of Duty players don't like Team Fortress 2.
Oh, I think I saw that. Yeah.
And
still
he
watch
actually
his
pointed
videos,
out a
but-
lot of very valid points. Like whenever he said the heavy, it was one of two classes that actually had. I think there's only two classes, unless I'm just being retarded, that actually have an automatic weapon. Because the sniper and the heavy, I think, the medic also has his.
Yeah, the medic.
Well, wouldn't you count the pistol too?
I mean,
pretty much.
yeah,
the heavy,
I guess.
but
That's-
the problem with heavy that I see a lot of Call of Duty players having is he's a very big and practical target.
Yeah.
A lot of people will be trying to gun him down.
Mhm.
So
When
that
they should be going for demo men, medic, and sorry, soldiers, but like
not only that, I feel like
the heavy can't really
Spy-
do much.
I feel like
Yeah.
Spy
Yeah,
would
yeah.
piss the hell out of Call of Duty players.
Yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Just
No,
the
basically
instant
anyone who's
kill.
half good at the game,
Yeah.
like half good, halfway decent at the game.
Like anyone who knows like the little details that make the huge difference in the game.
Yeah.
Like make a huge difference in your performance.
Yeah, definitely does.
That can really piss the hell out of new players.
And what I did was to get better at soldier. I'm not saying that I'm really super amazing or anything, but I'm an above average soldier. I learned how fast all of the classes move. And so if I need to judge where someone's going to be, I can shoot a rocket at them from quite a distance, and I can be confident in saying that I will hit them from that distance. Assuming that they don't jump or anything, but you know.
Same with me and the spies with quarter stabs and stuff. Like I actually go and watch stabby videos and then repeat them and watch them again to look at techniques, and then I'll try and go and imitate them in the game. And I'm actually getting, and like I've been getting really pretty decent at visualizing for corner stabs. Because I've actually gotten quite a few scouts in just like the past couple sessions from corner stabs.
That's what I did
which are kind of the harder classes to hit.
Yeah, I got a stair stab on a scout once, and I was proud of myself. That's what I did with rocket jumping too, and now I can say I'm pretty good at rocket jumping. I just watched Star and all his different like jumps on upward and on pretty much Badwater. Just all. Oh, I found a broken spot on Badwater, by the way. But anyway, it was. Yeah, and I just tried recreating those, and once I did, like, I realized that there were lots of spots like that on different maps that I could go and do that, and so yeah.
And another thing, people like players that go in like for scout and stuff, because I wouldn't like to say I'm an amazing scout, but
You're pretty
probably
good.
like I'm probably like slightly above average. It really all depends on how steady my hand is that day.
I can't play scout with a steady hand.
No, I can't. I generally can't. There's sometimes
if I'm gonna play scout like and take it seriously, I need to drink at least 3 Red Bulls, and then just be all over the place. It is amazing.
But a lot of the levels in Team Fortress 2 were made in mind of the scout. A good example is, what is it, Badlands, I think.
Yeah.
With the hoodoos or whatever.
Yeah.
That only the scout can jump on top of, unless you're like either a soldier demo man or a detonator pyro.
Detonator pyros are jokes. I'm sorry.
I actually use the detonator whenever I'm spy checking, just because I don't feel like taking the time to aim.
I use a scorch shot.
Yeah.
I love the scorch shot so much.
I wanna be effective. I don't play pyro like for anything other than protecting a sentry.
Yeah.
So I just like pop around the corner, fire one, and then get back, and just hope it like burns somebody. Try to make myself useful while I'm not doing anything.
Which is essentially the entire pyro class.
But I feel
against pyros.
For obvious reasons, the detonator is easier to just fire away and not really care about having to aim.
Yeah.
Because it explodes and has a splash damage, so you don't have to like carefully aim it up and get that shot in.
Yeah.
And basically, like, whenever I'm just protecting the sentry, I'll just shoot that and hope I can get the 60 damage to help out my teammates in the front line. And I don't want to take my attention off the sentry and the engineer for too long, so that's another reason why I use it.
Yeah.
But we've gone completely off topic.
Yeah, we have.
What were we supposed to be talking about?
We were on piracy.
Oh dang! Oh god!
That's what we were last on.
We have drifted far from that.
Yeah.
And we're only halfway through our topics. Jesus Christ.
How much time have we gone through? Do you know?
Over an hour.
We've restarted.
Are we gonna like cut it off of episode 2 here, or are we gonna keep going?
No, we're just gonna keep going.
Are you sure?
Hey,
I think
you wanted a quality podcast. We're bringing them a long quality podcast.
I just feel like this next one. I just feel like this next topic we will be going on forever about.
No, we gotta go back. We gotta go back up one because we didn't really talk about that.
I think we should finish after
Yeah, we didn't
Gaming
talk
Void.
about the Gaming Void at all.
I think we should finish after Gaming Void and just make this like a gaming one.
Yeah, we can talk about anime in the next
Yeah.
one. Because
Oh, man.
our subject for anime, we're probably gonna be.
Yeah, let's
and
do
me,
a
you
little
and
while.
me in particular, we're gonna be bitching at each other a lot.
Attack on Titan. I got a lot to say about that.
Oh,
Wait,
Thank you for spoiling all that goodness fun for the next episode.
Fucking Attack on Titan, man.
Okay, let's not go into it.
Attack on
Okay?
Titan.
No.
It wasn't good.
Oh, dude, save it for the.
It wasn't
Save
good.
it for
Shut
the
up.
next episode.
Okay, gaming void.
Ah!
Let's go, gaming void.
Just Gaming Void.
Although I don't really feel like we'd be talking about any of the anime stuff too much. Because I've kind of vented all of my rage at you yesterday, so I
Yeah,
don't really
that
have much
was-
to say about it.
Which is pretty much just a bunch of gibberish. Yeah, in all caps.
I'm squirting
Um.
ham from my nipples. That was my best line yesterday. I'm just saying that now.
My faith in humanity. But anyway,
Okay, that was
gaming
the
void.
best line in any anime of all time ever.
And you haven't even seen that much.
I haven't. I'm not an avid anime watcher.
Anyway, gaming void. Let's not get into that. Gaming void. Let's go.
What games have you guys played that have really caused like you to like feel like if you don't know what like the void is, like this can be brought into like really anything.
You know what it is, Ron? The void.
Sort of. but not
Shall
really.
we enlighten you?
Yeah, enlighten me. I sort of, but not really. Sort of,
Okay.
but not really.
The void is like whenever something's so ridiculously good that whenever you finish it, there's just like a hole in your life and you don't know what to do and you just go like sit on a park bench and smoke weed for the rest of your life. It's kind of like if I were to make a comparison to it, it'd be like you have an addiction to something.
And then it doesn't
And then
exist.
you-
Yeah, you
and
just
then it
took that
doesn't-
right off of Podtaku.
Yeah, I know. No, I didn't say it. I said addiction, not a drug.
They said addiction to something, and then what you're
They said
addicted to
drug.
doesn't exist anymore.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, it's like
Just rip
something-
that from Podtaku. Just
Yeah, I'm probably gonna be making a bunch of Podtaku references.
yeah.
But anyway, gaming void.
That's exactly where I got the topic from.
Yeah, the void.
Just took it from anime and put it on
Their
gaming.
entire episode on it.
Yeah.
I love their podcasts. I love it.
No, you know what? We are not splitting this into two parts. We're gonna continue.
Oh God.
I don't care. We'll have more topics in 2 weeks. Okay, if we're not gonna do a weekly thing, then I feel like this should be longer. Like that's what I feel. Okay, but anyway,
I think we were going with bi-weekly.
yeah,
weren't
it
we?
was every other
Yeah.
week. So
Yeah.
like the least we could do is make this longer. But anyway,
Yeah.
oh my god, it's almost 9. Anyway,
Yeah, I know, right?
it's yeah, so it's like, all right, I'll let you guys start because I have a lot to say on this. Well, not a lot, but some. But you know.
The most recent void, I think for me, I'd like to say Far Cry 3, but that was kind of like a puddle for me.
Yeah.
Because I personally like the game. I really like the campaign myself. But the reason it didn't go to like its fullest extent for me is because you got to go back in the game later, and then I got to snipe more shit up, and I was just like, and I was happy. But if it was just like I had to restart the entire game to play it to just dick around again, it probably would have had more effect on me. Hold on, let me go to my main account and just look through a giant list of games.
I don't think I've had a recent one. Cause like whenever I feel like I have nothing to do, I just play TF2.
Yeah.
Like TF2 has filled the void of other games for me. So
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like,
Yeah.
it's it's kind of like to me, I think it's kind of like a fallback game, where you
Yeah.
play a game and then whenever you're bored of that, you go back to whatever game,
Yeah.
your fallback game, and then you're just satisfied. Let's
For
see.
me, oh, you're gonna continue.
For me, another one. This isn't really like an end game void, but like of the entire game was a void to me. The game Rage.
Rage.
I've never.
I played some of it.
I thought it was a decent game, but I thought the campaign was gonna be way longer because I played Doom 3, and that campaign, like you played the game, you finished half the campaign, you thought it was over, and then you realize there's another half. But then I finished Rage, and I was like, okay, I'm waiting for the other half. Let's go. Then that never happened, and so I was disappointed by the game's length. Because I thought the game was very well made. I really liked the animations and stuff that they had. But for me, it just didn't feel like it was long enough, especially whenever I saw it was a mix between id and Bethesda, I thought it was going to be like, oh, I'm going to be spending hundreds of hours trying to beat this campaign. Because those are two companies in particular that I have found have a very decent, very decent sized campaign. Bethesda in particular, because it's, like we said earlier, is almost impossible to finish.
Yeah.
Whoever was going to speak there, go ahead.
I was just gonna go on to mine when you're done with your rant. Whenever you're done with this rant of yours, I'll bring it on. I have one.
Only
one I can remember.
Like you said earlier, it's kind of hard to find a void because there are so many fallback types of games that you can go into.
Yeah. There are a lot.
I would like... Actually, no, it's impossible to say Skyrim. It's absolutely impossible to say there's a void for Skyrim because you never finish it.
It's possible.
And even if you do, by some odd
somehow
miracle, there's endless amounts of mods by that point.
Yeah.
You can just go dick
and
around.
expansions now.
Yes, and expansions. Hearthfire. That's Sims plus Skyrim equals Hearthfire. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh god, you've got more.
This Fallout 3 was a bit of a void game for me because whenever I first beat it, I didn't have a fallback game. I wasn't playing Team Fortress 2 at that time, so.
Is TF2 out at that time?
I think it was. I think it was.
It was like 2009, right?
I played it a while back. I think I started playing it in 10. Oh, 10?
Oh, yeah, that was like a year after it came out. But
Yeah.
it came out in like 2009, didn't it?
I think so. I'm not for sure. I'd have to actually go look at whenever it came out. I know it was like 8 years in production.
Yeah.
But I remember first time I played.
Well, it came out in 2007.
2000. Yeah, I thought it was 2007.
Yeah.
But for me, Fallout 3, the thing was for me. Like I said, I didn't have a Fallout. Oh my god, I didn't have a fallback game. And whenever I first played it, I was like, this is kind of a confusing game. I don't know what I'm doing because it was like the first RPG I ever played.
Yeah.
I was like, what am I doing? And I just like put it down, and then I came back like a couple months later whenever I actually gotten more than an IQ of 50. And then I was like, oh my god, this game's actually pretty fun now that I know what I'm doing. But now anyway, you go, Matt. I'm out.
Oh yeah. A recent one, the most recent one I can remember is Just Cause 2.
Just Cause 2. I haven't played that, so I can't say anything.
It's a fun game. Like the basis, like the thing the game is built on is destroying things.
Yeah.
Like, you know how it's like you play a game and you're just like, God, I really want to go and blow stuff up right now. That is the entire premise for Just Cause 2. Hold on a second. And I'm not done, you dick. Yeah, Just Cause 2, because the entire premise is just to break stuff. And I wasn't playing TF2 at that time, and now I am, and I'm in love. But the first I can remember is probably Super Mario Sunshine. That is still my favorite game of all time. It will always be my favorite game of all time.
No matter what.
No matter what, nothing can come out that will beat that game. But yeah, those are the only two that I can remember. The reason that it was Mario is because I was like 6 or 7 when I got it, and I didn't have a PC. Like I didn't even I didn't have a computer, so I was like, yeah, Mario, Nintendo. I was like a huge Nintendo kid. Same thing with Luigi's Mansion, really.
That game, I played that a lot too.
Yeah, Luigi's Mansion.
Luigi's Mansion.
Amazing.
The one for the 3DS is not that
This
good,
is-
though.
Yeah. My brother has
It's
that.
disappointing.
My brother has that, and he's like, "This is even better than the original."
No,
I played
it's
it.
disappointing.
I took it from him the second he said that, and I'm like, "All right, I'm playing this." I beat that in like a few hours, and I was like, "Dude, this game is shit. Just play the original."
I was hoping so it would be good, but it wasn't.
Yeah, that was the reason that I didn't buy it. I just let him get it because fuck his money.
It's his
Yeah,
money.
it's his money that he wasted.
I'll play it.
So I just took it, and I'm like, dude, you're an idiot, man. Just play the original. It's so good. It's such a good game. Alright, well, I'm done on that.
I feel like my void is my main void is whenever I get tired or whatever, I'm playing my backup game.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I was yesterday.
I'm out of backup games. What do I do now?
Yesterday, I was like really just. I don't think I've ever been that bored in my entire life, and I'm not even kidding. And so I played TF2 for like 10 minutes, and I'm like, dude, I can't fucking do this. So I stopped playing TF2, and then I started playing Thomas Was Alone, and that made me like just happy. Like I was just happy when I played that. I don't know what it was, but
You think Thomas is Alone's gonna be your new void?
probably, yeah, but I don't know, just the way it is right now. It's a really, like, I don't know if I'm just stupid. I probably am, but it's kind of like a difficult game. Like, it's not difficult to figure out because it's a puzzle game, but it's a puzzle game, but it's not difficult to figure out in the slightest.
It's not like a Portal.
No, it's not. Well, Portal wasn't even difficult.
Portal wasn't too difficult.
Yeah, but it's like still, like, it was hard to do. Like, the puzzles were just hard to
exactly
manage
easy.
because like my keyboard is crap, so I can't really do much. But in the way of like accuracy, so
Yeah.
whatever. That's gonna be my new void. I can tell you right now. So
I feel like Team Fortress 2 and Left 4 Dead and stuff like that. I feel like Valve makes a lot of in my opinion backup games.
yeah, they do.
Where you play it, it's like really fun, and then you can only play it for so long though.
Yeah.
You can't stay in the session for hours on end.
With Left 4 Dead 2, like, I played the crap out of that when I got it. And then I was just like, it was the opposite of a void. I'm like, I've had too much of this game. I need to stop right now.
I remember playing Left 4 Dead a lot. That was actually what first brought me into Steam.
Yeah.
And I remember trying to play that on that shit laptop I had. It's like, oh my god, I can't.
That was Team Fortress 2 for me, because I was seriously like, this is how I found TF2. I was like, all right, I need some free games, because like I had the orange box, and then but I had it for Xbox or something, and TF2 was crap on the Xbox, and so I was just like, all right, well I need to find some free games on PC, because I'd just gotten a computer and all my friends were big into PC gaming, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna start doing PC gaming, and so I did. And TF2 was the first game that I found that was free and didn't have a crappy score. Cough, cough, Spiral Knights. So I played it and I'm like, dang, this game is awesome. And that's like where I was like, oh, this game, this company Valve, I don't even know what the heck that is. Oh, they made the thing that I'm getting this game on. Okay. And so then that's when I got Half-Life 2, because I was like, oh, it's got like 96 on Metacritic. It must be great, and it was. But Metacritic doesn't know what they're talking about, sorry. But they get paid to give games good reviews.
Yeah, they do.
That's
their job. They give good reviews.
yeah, crappy games, and if you don't pay them enough, then your game gets a crap review. Or if your game's crap, it gets a crap review. That's basically it. But, you know, I forgot what I was talking about, so I'm done with that.
I don't think Ron set his void.
I know I have some, but I just can't think of any. Like
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Pokemon, man. I never had the void for Pokemon Gold because
Pokemon?
I just went back on the Elite Four over and over again. I was so
Like,
satisfied.
I don't think you really could. But you just restart Pokemon and play again, and it was just it's so fun. You can't really have a void in Pokemon.
Although this is what happened to me like a couple like the first time I restarted. I was just like, man, you know, I've leveled up. I've grown with this Bulbasaur,
I've
man. Or not Bulbasaur. Jesus Christ. What was it? Wait, was it Bulbasaur?
Squirtle guy.
Yeah, it's the big squirrel. No, that is Bulbasaur. What the hell?
Blastoise.
Blastoise. Jesus Christ! You're confusing me. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just usually smarter than this. It's late. It's not late, but still.
It's kind of late.
It's relatively late. So I was like, do I really want to restart this? Like, I don't know, man. I've grown with this guy, and then I restarted it, and I almost cried. I was like, oh.
I remember restarting Gold either once or twice, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna pick a different guy. I'm gonna pick a different first guy. And no matter what I did, I always went back to the same person.
Yeah, I always do.
I can't do it.
I always do the water types.
Yeah.
They're my go-to.
I've always liked the fire types myself. I don't know why, but I do.
I love the water types just because Squirtle. I grew up with them.
It's like the best one.
It is. It's certainly better. Okay. Blastoise is way better than Charizard. Flying fire dragon. Okay, never mind. But
Dragon guy.
He is a turtle with cannons on his back. Okay. He wins.
Best tank.
He just
ever.
insta wins.
Instantly wins.
Yeah. So, anything else?
I can't say. I do have any other Void games that I can actually think of.
Well, actually, you know what? I think we should end it here, just because.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, it's like 10, 12
I did
for
the
me.
intro, so somebody else does the out. Don't screw it up, because this is the part that they're gonna remember.
Okay, guys. Oh God, I screwed up. Darn it.
Oh no.
Darn.
No.
Thanks for.
Now no one's gonna watch.
Oh man, no one's gonna watch ever again. Oh man. You made it through an hour and a half of our babbling, and now it's all in
Now
vain.
it's ruined. Now it was all for nothing.
If you actually made it through an hour and a half of
This?
fucking shit, kudos to you.
Congrats, and I want you on the next episode.
Is anyone actually even gonna watch?
Oh yeah,
this?
we actually
really.
we actually got to mention that. We actually want 4 people, but our last spot is just like for
Empty.
people who want to join up for that episode and just
If anyone does, like that would.
Like you just
if
I don't know
we
where
actually have more than one viewer.
Yeah.
I don't know where this is
Well,
going.
I'm gonna shout
so.
this out on my channel, and I have like 9 subscribers, so.
I have no.
I may
subscribers.
post a video on my old channel saying to go watch it because I have like 200 something there. But...
I have no subscribers on my channel. I play Pokemon.
Hey.
I'm playing Fire Red. But yeah, I have no subscribers.
Although I may tell what's his face Maple to shout it out because he has like 27 something.
You should go tell Brilliance to go shout it out.
Oh man,
Like,
we're
where
not
are
friends
you
anymore. He
uploading
removed
this?
me. I don't know why.
Where do you
Oh,
upload
hold
stuff
on.
to?
Now I've got to go check and see if he's on my friends
I
list.
think he removed me. It might have been just because I changed my name like 50,000 times and he didn't know who I was.
Whenever you change your name, I gotta change my name.
Yeah. Although I have a friend of his on my list, so I could just go and find him and be like, dude, why the fuck did you remove me? But yeah, we weren't really friends. Like,
I don't.
friendly friends.
No, we weren't. We were just in for the
Yeah.
Highlander thing that never was.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not on my friends list anymore. Oh well.
Whatever.
That's a shame. Okay.
Not really. Fuck him. Anyway.
He was. Yeah.
Kind of a dick. Anyway.
Which one's worse, him or Piper?
Oh god, that's difficult.
I'd have to go with Piper. I hope he's not.
Piper.
I
I'm
hope
gonna,
he's not
guys,
gonna
guys,
win.
I'm gonna link this on the Classy Pumpkins thing. What is wrong with you?
I hope he does not make it to the whole hour and a half.
He will.
He will. He'll be like, oh, what's Carter gonna say about me?
He's gonna like kick me off the team. I'm like, dude, who's gonna take care of this sentry nest?
We have a demo. He can do it. Don't feel
Yeah.
special.
All right.
That's
Someone wrap this up before we get on another rant.
That's it. See ya.
Bye. Oh God.
So whenever you're ready.
What am I gonna say?
I don't know, but I'm already recording. Like, so.
Are you kidding me?
Well, I'm gonna edit it. I'm gonna
Oh,
edit it, you fucking moron.
you're not gonna edit it.
Upload it straight.
You're not gonna edit it.
Yeah, just upload the raw file. Like,
Yeah.
what you see is
No
what
edits.
you
No edits.
get.